adds a bit of festivity. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I'd say Christmas time is probably my favorite time of year, and we are now approaching the day, and I was hoping to do something a little special, maybe a Duncan the Humbug remake, but couldn't manage to, well, take the capsules outside for too long without almost losing my fingers. Looks like he's gonna be a grump this Christmas too. It happens. But in spite of that, I still wanted to do something special, since, again, Christmas is my favorite time of year, and we recently hit 60K subscribers, so I was hoping to kind of do something for both since they happened around the same time, and I think I've come up with a pretty good idea. Now, in the spirit of Christmas, I decided to wrap up what we're taking a look at today, but it's special because it's something I've never really taken a look at before. This is a brand of Thomas toy, and, well, specifically Thomas toy that I have never really seen in person or held before, touched, taken in. And I also wrapped it up because it's a little bit rare. I feel like some people might get mad at me for opening this anyway, but 60K subscribers, baby. It's time to ball. This wrapping paper goes so hard. It's got Snoopy and Woodstock. There's Charlie Brown's big head ass. We don't talk about how bad I wrapped that. I did it pretty quickly, okay? It's for the video. Enough of that. Let's just go ahead and unbox this thing. All right. My favorite part of Christmas. I mean the giving, obviously. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Nakayoshi Thomas. Now, some of you guys may be able to take a look at this box and automatically know what engine or range it's from. Here is the side of the box that kind of shows off the, I guess, different ones in it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot about Nakayoshi. This is just very interesting, and when I found it, I knew I had to have it. This has an interesting story. I got it from L&J Toys, who supplies me with a lot of the capsules I have, but was lucky enough to get it in person at a train show. So, it's not only special in that regard, but I've never seen something like this before. And let me go ahead and say, I wish I saw more of it. This Nakayoshi box is beautiful. We have a, I think that's Season 5, at least Classic Series Thomas here on the left corner. We have different pictures of the engines that are available in this line. Here we can see Thomas at a snowplow, Thumper, Sir Topham Hatt in his car, Oliver, Stepney, Mavis. Here's a better look at Thomas, the snowplow, and Sir Topham Hatt. Up here we have Thumper and Duck, and again, here is the list of the different ones in this series. I'm pretty sure this is Series 9. That might be what that means. I'm not 100% sure, but here is everything that would be available in it. Again, Thomas and the snowplow, Troublesome Truck, Annie and Clarabelle, Stepney and a narrow gauge coach. Interestingly, we got Oliver and a truck, Duck and a truck, Mavis and a narrow gauge coach, D261, Sir Topham Hatt and his car, and Thumper. Can you guess which one of these we're unboxing today? This part is boring, warning stuff. We have this side is also warnings, and this side, I'm gonna cover up this part here since it might spoil the engine we're unboxing. There you go, that's all you get. Shows the Thomas and Friends logo and all of that stuff. But that is the long and short of it, and we will be taking a look at one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 engines. Oh, that's interesting. Series 9, and there's 9. Cool. That worked out pretty well. All right, let's go ahead and open this thing. I'm gonna do my best to be as careful as I can since, again, these are very rare. I'm not sure how rare. I don't really look into these as much. I'm more of a capsule guy, but oh wow, okay, that didn't work out very well, did it? I'm just gonna, okay, there we go. All right, that's as careful as I was gonna be able to keep it, let's be honest. All right. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Oh my, okay, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. We got a piece of track that actually has a mold. I did not expect that. I didn't think this was gonna have any molding. I thought it was gonna be like a take along or maybe take and play piece of track, but there is that there. And yes, we have D261. Now, D261 is not a character I have much of. I want to make a model of him eventually, but have not got around to it. Now I finally have a toy of him, and coincidentally, it is my first Nakayoshi ever. And one of the reasons I really wanted D261 was just because of how nice this model is. Like, take a look at that face. That's pretty well done. It could use some eyebrows, but that's an easy fix if I want to. Unfortunately, we have to apply quite a bit of stickers like he is a capsule, but that aside, there is quite a bit of molding, and it looks like everything is in pristine condition. We have, these are just little safety pellets, I think. Are these candies? I don't know if I should eat these. I don't know what those are. We're going to put them to the side. Piece of track, D261, beautiful box. Let's get to work. All right, let's get this thing out of his plastic prison. Okay, here is the engine. And I have to say, right off the bat, I, again, am blown away at how big these things are. I expected them to be a little bit smaller. Here he is next to Duncan, and that's an interesting scaling. I might look into getting more Nakayoshi to put next to the narrow gauge capsule engines, but there's that. He has quite a bit of molded detail. Again, it seems like he's missing some paint here on the side of his front. Again, doesn't have any eyebrows, which is a little interesting, but that aside, this face is pretty damn spot on. We've got two separate bogies, each with 6 wheels on the bottom, but these do not rotate. This is just a rolling engine, and the top has a grayish-white color. I don't know what happened there, my bad. And here he is on the track. It looks like the wheels line up pretty well with the molding there in the middle. This is, to me, just going to be a display piece, but yeah, there's that if you were curious. And here's a look at his stickers. It looks like we have to put on the ones here on the front. We have the pack end as well, and looks like these are the doors or side pieces. And what is this? I think, yeah, that goes down the side, so that will go. Yeah, okay, let's just get the stickers applied now. I'm sorry I'm excited. I've never taken a look at one of these before or unboxed them. This is so cool. And I've never really talked about it, but I really like T261. He's probably one of my favorite Diesel characters, so this is just a blast. I'm sorry. I'm gonna apply the same methods I do with capsules. Just take the stickers with some tweezers and apply them as carefully as I can. They do have little number coordinations if you need them, but I think I'll be okay. Maybe forgot where those went, but I know now, so it'll be fine. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get to these stickers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the completed D261, now with all of his stickers applied. And I have to say, this was not as hard as I thought it would be. Honestly, the stickers came off the sheet a lot better than capsules normally do and went on 1,000 times more simple. As I'm sure you could tell, these longer bits were a little bit more difficult, but thankfully, you probably can't see them now because the stickers are applied, but they have these little mold marks where the stickers are supposed to go on the side, and I just kind of let that guide me putting these really long, awkward green ones on. Kind of had to eyeball it on the side and the top here, but those are pretty simple. You should know where those go if you know the character. And with all of the stickers applied, I have to say it does kind of slightly make up for this part not being painted on either side. It's not as noticeable. The first thing I see is, you know, this big green stripe, and then other things, but once you do notice it, you can't unsee it. It's one of those things. Here's a look at his backside and the stickers there. I have to say, this is a really nice toy. I am not only blown away by how much detail is on the model itself, but again, the freaking box it comes in. This thing was crazy. All right, enough about the box. I've talked about it too much. For what it is, this thing is definitely a blast. It's got a super accurate face. It's got really good color coordination. The stickers aren't too bad to apply if you know what you're doing. Again, I recommend using some tweezers, and that'll make your life a lot easier. So thankfully, that wasn't anything too serious. And here he is scaled up to something like a capsule, since, again, this is my first one. I've never had a Nakayoshi, so here he is next to something a little bit more familiar. He scales really well with Duncan and these other small characters, so I'll hopefully have a little photo shoot that actually makes him look accurate. But yeah, this has been the Nakayoshi D261, and my first Nakayoshi unboxing and model ever, and I have to say, what a banger for a first. Admittedly, I did know I had D261, but it took me way too long to realize it was right there the entire time, so I might as well have figured out when you guys did. And I also did my best to not look up any pictures or references of this toy, so whenever I did get around to opening it, the reaction would be genuine, and I have to say, I'm not let down. I thought he had a spider right there. That's just a mold. Okay, that stinks. He has a little weird mold thing there, and when the light caught it, it looked like a bug. And I was like, why? But no, it's okay. Well, there's that if you cared. It is not on the other side, thankfully. So, he just has a better side. He's a normal guy. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is not all we have to unbox today. We also have a special package that's flown in from the UK, from the man Luke Ryan himself at the Tallyclin Railway. And I know I just said this was a special unboxing, all of that. This is a especially special unboxing, and I'll explain a little bit more once we get into here. But let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, let's see. Alrighty, there's our number 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, this should be everything in here. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the Tidmouth Trinkets pins, and there are, well, as you can see, quite a few for us to go through. As you can see, these are made by Tidmouth Trinkets, or Luke Ryan, and these are very beautiful and very well-made Skarloey Railway crest badges. I believe these are the same ones made by Luke Ryan, and you can find them not only on his Etsy shop, but on his Twitter as well. Both will be linked in the description. I hope the camera is doing the quality of these things justice. This is phenomenal. As we can see on the blue outline here, it says the Skarloey Railway Company. We have the beautiful flower-like crest in the middle. The blue, red, and green color coordination is phenomenal. There is no bleeding into any of these. These are made with very high quality, and as I'm sure you notice, we have quite a few here. While one of these is immediately going on my favorite beanie and the other one to my fiance, you might be wondering what's going to happen with these other 4, and these are going to be for my patrons. For a while now, I've wanted to do a giveaway for the people that help me do so much, and I figured this would be a good way to finally do that. The drawing won't be done until January 1st though, so you have time to join if you wanted to. On that day, I'll be taking all of my active patrons and putting them into a random list and drawing 4 names, and whoever wins gets their own Tidmouth Trinkets Skarloey Railway pin. The winners will be announced in a separate Patreon post, hopefully that day, and will also receive a message from me asking where to send these to. So if you're a patron, be on the lookout for that, and if you ever wanted to join my Patreon, now's a good time to get a shout out. You might get a pin out of it too. And this, ladies and gentlemen, has been the special Christmas unboxing. We have some amazingly well-crafted, very unique Skarloey Railway pins and a Nakayoshi D261. Both very much firsts. I've never had any Skarloey Railway merch in this fashion, and I've never had a Nakayoshi D261. So we're going into Christmas pretty well. I'm feeling pretty festive. I don't know about you guys. What about you, Duncan?
Bah, humbug.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.